Coach, thanks. CA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Inner Harbor at M&T Bank Stadium here in Baltimore, Maryland. Here's the scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Oakland Raiders. The left foot of Italian-born kicker Giorgio Tavecchio ready to get us started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. The return man, Chris Moore. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Here's the first carry for Alex Collins. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. The linebacker, Derek Johnson, in on the stop.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
To throw is Jackson. Looking to throw on second down. Looking deep for Crabtree. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Set! Blue 90! Blue 90! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And the Raiders have got him. Khalil Mack in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Carr 10 at their 38. Now the first carry for Marshawn Lynch. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they'll set up with a 2nd and 1. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
Carr to throw after the play fake to Lynch. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle. And frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play action fake.
Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. Throwing his car on third down. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A Raider first down as Carr finds Cooper.
Great change up there on the route and got that inside release, made it a successful pitch and catch.
Well, the first thing you want to do is have him thinking that you're going outside. Make a move in that direction.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the longtime Charger, Eric Weddle.
Partner, when you're playing cover two, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
Detroit!
After the interception, here's Jackson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Obi Melifonwu. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down.
Here we go. Get set, get set. 694.
Carr now on first down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll be second down. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
694. 718. 93.
On second down, here's Carr. And too much on that one. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target. And now it's third down.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game was we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Hey, 734. 694.
On third down, Carr trying for Cooper again. This time he finds it. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And the quick slant gets exactly 10, and by the nose of the football, they've got a first down. The Raiders into the red zone for the first time. It's 1st and 10 from the 12.
29.
Throwing on first down is Carr. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. On second down, Lynch. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Throwing now is Carr. And this is caught. It's Cooper. So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the first down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2. Here's Carr. Eluding the pressure right. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And the offense is able to pounce on it inside the 5-yard line. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And it'll be a turnover on downs. And now here come the Ravens. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Second down, Collins. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative. But you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and set them down.
Here's Jackson. Moves it underneath to Dixon. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. 5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Sam Cook now. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. That's taken inside his own 40. A nice job on the return there. 16 yards. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And last time they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Now Carr throwing on 2nd down. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. From midfield, here's Carr. Throw left side, taken in by Washington. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that's going to make it 4th down. Now, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down.
29. Low.
They'll go for it. It's Carr. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And the return. go play action here on first down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Bruce Irvin coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We're back to Baltimore after this. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go.
Here we go now. Blue line it.
On second down, here's Jackson. Got a man. It's Brashad Perriman. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. Jackson now on third down. That is caught. It's Perriman. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down.
Leopard! Leopard!
Now Jackson on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
Jackson now on second and 10. A dump off for Dixon. And a loose football. And the Raiders pick it up. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10. So after the fumble recovery, it's Carr. Going deep here for Bryant. And this is caught at the 20. A big play that time for the Raiders. 45 yards. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up second and 10.
Get down, get down. Long way. 29, 37, 29. All right, get set.
Back to the air on second down. It's Carr. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Martavis Bryant from 19 yards away. And the Raiders are able to cash in for 6. On for the extra point, Giorgio Tavecchio. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And that makes the score 7-0. Tavecchio now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number one. On second down, Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Dixon. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. The Ravens on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Jackson looking to throw on third. Looking deep downfield. And got his man complete. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Got some real estate inside the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 20. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. First red zone chance now for the Ravens. 1st and 10 at the 19. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Detroit! 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And finally, he's out of bounds. But how about that return? All the way inside the 20 and into the red zone. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Raiders out in front. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. Now a play fake here on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Carr again here on 2nd and 10. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
On 3rd and long, it's Carr. Buying time to his left. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. It became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter three.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%. Now Jackson on second down. Being chased out left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And this is going to be incomplete. Rashaan Melvin that time able to make the play. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
This is taken at the 15. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
694.
Carr to throw after the play fake to Lynch. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there. Carr to Cooper. 58 yards. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
He did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Carr will try it again on 2nd down. And incomplete on the deep ball. Intended that time for Cooper, and that'll make it 3rd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Sometimes we wonder about play calls, but this one made perfect sense to me. He's got the only touchdown that they've scored in this game. Tried to get it to him again on another deep ball.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
6-18.
Again, it's Carr. Oh, he's got a man wide open. open, complete. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. And that makes them now 0 for 3 on 4th down attempts.
A lot of people would say they're showing a lot of guts going for it this many times on 4th down. I think they'd have to start thinking with their head a little bit more than with their gut and their emotions, because it's not working for them. They've got to figure out what's been going wrong.
It was Maurice Hurst who got him down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Leopard! Detroit!
They go again with Collins. And able to find a little space. He gets this up over the 15 to the 16. In on the stop, it's Tahir Whitehead.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
That was a nice grab. Just couldn't get the feet down, right? Needed that toe tap sequence there. Whatever size shoe he's wearing, probably need about a half size smaller to complete that one.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
All right, here we go. 3-19. Gone. 3-19.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Khalil Mack in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Carl Joseph. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Martavis Bryant, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And oh, it's blocked. And all the defense has it. And he gets it past the 30, but not much further than that. And the extra point attempt snuffed down.
I remember when they changed the rule, and there's a lot of consternation, especially coming from the kickers. Okay, how's this going to affect things, having to kick a longer one now, much more of a field goal attempt, and the defensive guys saw it as an opportunity to get more block.
That's exactly right. There's more effort now. Before, when it was snapped down near the goal line, you would basically see guys just stand there.
Yeah, not anymore. Now, those guys are going after it because not only can they knock it away and change a little bit of momentum,
and get 2 points.
They can pick it up and take it back for 2 points.
No. Check. Patriot.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage.
Gone.
Now Jackson to throw on 2nd down. It's brought incomplete. It's John Brown. And they're going to get this one all the way out of across the 45. First target, first catch, and a first down. Jackson. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Bruce Irvin in there to drop him for a loss on the play. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the fourth. Second down, here's Jackson. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Khalil Mack getting him once again, his third sack of the afternoon. The Ravens on third down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 17. From the gun on third down, Jackson. He's going to look deep for Perriman. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Rashaan Melvin. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 24. They go play action here on first down. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up a second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. On second down, here's Carr. To the right side, incomplete to Washington. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
To throw his Carr, flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Tyus Bowser coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Taking it about the 16. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going deep, and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Gary and Conley. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing on first down is Carr. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. After the interception, here's Jackson. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Bruce Irvin in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. second down. Jackson. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Carl Joseph. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Carr going deep here for Bryant. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete. Yeah,
he's already been in the end zone multiple times. Tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful.
694.
To throw on 3rd down. Carr. He finds Roberts. Complete. A Raider 1st down, 17 yards. Big hook up there. Forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the longtime Charger, Eric Weddle. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy, because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Throwing is Jackson. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
Over the middle, and he's got Perriman. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. He got 29 yards that time. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this.
Leopard! Detroit!
Jackson on 1st down. Now a desperation throw deep down. That's caught inside the 20. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. They give him a gain of 37.
Leopard!
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. Important extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. Ooh, the juke. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, A field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Now Carr throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Carr going to throw here. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. And now the Ravens are going to take another timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Get set. 7:34. 6:18. 24. Express.
Back to throw. Carr. And Bryant's got it over the middle. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
Hey, here we go.
To throw is Carr. Flushed out right. Oh, he's got a little daylight. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
6:37.
Now Carr. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable, but do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense.
And now here is another interception. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. Tavecchio now to kick this one away. Moore now on the return. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Dixon. That one goes for 36 yards. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agree. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was looking for Brashad Perriman, and it's second down.
This goes to the goal line. You got to be very careful with the offense calls rub routes. When I call a pick trying to screen you off from your coverage, does a nice job of avoiding that and helping force an incompletion.
One last shot for Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete.